Hi, it's Stephen here from Sign of an Ocean Wave, and this is day one of the June daily draws. So as we start the weekend and a new month, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the tarot at the end of the rainbow, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Litha oracle, because Litha is later this month. Okay, so let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay. And we have the 10 of Wands. So we've just got a bit further to go. Just a little bit more. And we may be feeling the weight of things, but not long now before we begin this new cycle. We're coming into a new cycle. We've had that last month. We've got a new beginning. There's some things we need to finish off though from before. And it's just that last bit that we've got to complete. And yeah, we've been at it a long time, and we may feel a bit weary, but we've just got that little bit more to go, and we're nearly there. And then we can fully embrace the new start that's coming. So get the last bit. We can do this. That's, to me, is the message of this card, that we can do this. We can do this. It may feel difficult, it may feel burdensome, but whatever it is that we're dealing with, we can do it. We can get it done. We can go that last step. He's over the bridge. He's going over the bridge. Okay, so we're in that transitional period, going from the old phase to the new phase of life. And as I say, we're already beginning to experience some of the new. We can see it. We can see the promise of it, like with the rainbow here. And it's like the other end of the rainbow. We can see where we're heading. We can see this new thing, but there's still some way to go to get, to fully get there. We can get the energy of it. We're getting that, and we're preparing for it, but we've still got some other things to clear up. That this is what we're doing. This is the finishing off period, and sometimes that can be, that last step before we cross the line, and we can put the burden down and say, yes, I've done what I set out to do. This, now we can begin anew. Now we can pick up some new things and visions and goals. So it's maybe taking care of unfinished business, making sure that we finish what we started, maybe things that we so that we can, I say get it out of the way, but it's so that we can move on from that. And maybe learn the lessons of, could we have done this easier? Did we take on too much? Is that a lesson for the future? And all that kind of thing. Did we carry it the best that we could have done? Could we have done things differently to have made it, to have done it more efficiently and perhaps quicker, more better, and it wouldn't have taken so much of a toll upon us? What lessons can we learn from that journey that we're just been coming through before we start the next journey, so that we could take those lessons and apply them to what comes next? So that's what I think this card is saying to us, is that you're nearly at the end, you're nearly at the completion. It may have been a bit of a bit tiring, maybe it's been a bit of a struggle at times, but you're nearing the end of it, and then you can begin this new way of moving forward. You can start with perhaps a new way of doing things, maybe with the lessons that you've learned, so that you're not quite as weighed down as what you used to be. So this is what I feel that this card is saying to us as we begin weekend, as we begin this new month, that this is the point where we're crossing the bridge, and coming into something new, taking care or tying up loose ends from before that are not going to be part necessarily of the new phase, but they still need to be tied up so that they're not hanging over us. We need to be tied up in order to springboard us into the new phase. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. We have clouds scrying. Which of us have ever looked up at the clouds and seen images? That one looks like a dog. That one looks like a horse. That one looks like something else. A bird or something like that. Be still, for it's in the act of patience that guidance is met with clarity. And that's the other thing as well, is that maybe this experience that we're nearly at the finish of has taught us patience. It's taught us ability to take our time. That when we've tried to rush it, we've just made it more difficult. It's more burdensome. And maybe when we're more still and more patient, we can wait, and then it's like sometimes when we stare at the clouds, we don't always see the image straight away, but the longer we look, the more chance then we have of all of a sudden we spot shapes and forms that we didn't necessarily see straight away. It takes time, and sometimes getting our guidance takes a bit of time and patience, being still and giving it the time to come through. So that may be the other thing. That may be part of we're nearly there. We're nearly getting the guidance and the clarity that we need. We just need to be still and be patient. And we had that, didn't we? Particularly through the last week with the other readings that we had, when we had like the hermit and everything, and being still and reconnecting with ourselves and getting the inner guidance that we need. But that often takes patience and time and persistence, which is another message. Taking your time, persisting, not giving up. And when we do that, then maybe the guidance begins to suddenly take form where we didn't see it before. The longer that we're still and look, it's and try not to force it, that's when it begins to take shape. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 2. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.